Hey everybody, Eric here with Catholify, and it is February 14th. Happy Feast of St. Valentine's to all of you. Happy Sunday. We are just getting ready to start the consecration to St. Joseph tomorrow, February 15th, 2021, the year of St. Joseph, as declared by Pope Francis himself. What an amazing time to be leaning into our spiritual father, this brand new consecration that the Marians released last year that was wildly popular last year. They were selling out of the books. Well, guess what? The year of St. Joseph, the same problem is happening for them again this year. They can't keep enough copies on the shelf, and they've got people trying to go live and do all these things. So we reached out to them and we wanted to do a partnership with them, and we have the consecration in the app for all of you. I know a lot of you have probably heard this and you're not sure how it works. So I'm gonna go over this with you right here, right now. So you're gonna know how this thing works tomorrow, February 15th. It's gonna be amazing. Like I said, the Marians have been doing everything they can to get this in the hands of as many people as possible. So this isn't a replacement to the book. This is actually going to be a very temporary experience just for these 33 days that conclude on St. Joseph's feast day. The Solemnity of St. Joseph, March 19th, is going to be a big, big deal. In fact, the Marians themselves have put together their own website just centering around this. They want this to be the world's largest consecration. You can go check it out and be a part of it at stjosephnow.org, stjosephnow.org, and you'll see the different ways you can buy the book. It's back ordered, but you can buy the book, you can get the audio book, or you can get it in the mobile app. And they've got our listing right there on the St. Joseph Now website as an option for you to do this consecration. So a lot of people, they've even had some issues with copyright concerns and all of these things. You know, people are going live and reading the book aloud to their audience. Well, that's technically, that can hurt book sales. And they reminded us how, we've got to raise money for our seminarians, and these book sales help all of our mission initiatives. And so rest assured, if you've heard any concerns about, is this fair? Am I allowed to share this book online? If you do it through Catholify, you are supporting the Marians. We've worked out an agreement with them that helps, when you're doing it through us, you're helping them. And we hope that you'll help offset those costs and pay it forward with what we're doing is a name your price model in the app. So each day we're just gonna remind you, say, hey, this is costing us a little bit because we're making sure the Marians are able to compensate for any sort of impact with book sales. So we're gonna keep reminding you to buy the book, and we're gonna remind you to help us cover the costs to have this book in the app. It's like we're buying your virtual copy of the book for you, so to speak. So we want you to pay it forward. We want you to buy someone else's copy. And you're gonna get to do that right in the app. We're gonna remind you how that works. But right now, I just want to show you real quick how easy this is. It's really that simple. We're gonna have it on the homepage of Catholify. If you haven't gotten the app yet, just download it. Once you create your account, this is your homepage. And it's really that simple. Every day, you're just gonna tap right there on St. Joseph. And the first time you do, it's gonna invite you to join. So you tap that blue join button and you're in, that's it. So from there though, we're really encouraging people to do this together, because that's the beauty of what we like to call our social prayer network. Catholify is the world's first social prayer network. And what you can do when you build an app for the church is we can be social. We can use those technologies that connect us in new ways, in prayerful ways. So we're really inviting people to hit this blue invite button right here, and it lets you create a new small group inside of the app. So you are able to dialogue in the community. There are 153 messages in here. It's really beautiful to see everyone that is tuning in from around the world. We've had people from Australia to South Africa, New Jersey. I mean, it's amazing. We have almost 2,000 people in here, all eager to start tomorrow. So anyone can dialogue in the public community with all 2,000 or more people, but really there's a power to small group. And we want you to invite your friends, family, even your entire parish. It's not too late to just throw this out there for them and jump in when you can. So what you can do is you can hit invite and create a small group. And so you can give it a picture, a name. I'm just going to call it test small group, and we're going to create it, and boom, there you go. You've got your brand new small group. You can back to the consecration page, and from now on, when you hit that invite button, you have a share link now. So this is your custom code. You can hit share, you can text this to anyone, you can email, you can put it on Facebook and say, join me. So when anyone joins from that link, they're taken to download the app if they don't already have it. But once they're in, they are taken to the consecration page and are automatically in that group with you. They don't have to go create one. So maybe you've already been given an invite link. Maybe you're already in a small group. But if you see the little 1 next to small group, it's that reminder. It's that little badge that says, hey, create a small group. This is really going to be a special experience if you enjoy it with your small, intimate group in addition to the large group community. And so that's how we've built it. And from then on, when you click small group, you're taken back to that group that you've invited people to with your link. And anyone else can use that link once they're in there with you. So they will be able to hit that invite button as well. And instead of creating a new group, it will be letting them share the share link to the existing group. So that's how we want you guys to do it. We want you to do it in large group, small group. You can set a daily reminder here with the green button that says, yes, remind me at 8 a.m. each day. Basically, whenever it's midnight your time, you'll have access to that day. So by midnight your time tonight, you can see day 1, but not yet. So once midnight strikes, you'll have access to day 1. And you can also set that reminder of when you don't want to forget about jumping in and doing the day's consecration. So we encourage you guys to work it out as a small group to set to pick a reminder time, and everybody can set theirs whenever they want, or you guys can set it at the same time. So inside here, there's links to get back to the book. There will be prayers and meditations that pop up in here, or you'll be able to get to those from. If you're not sure how the consecration works, there will be a daily reflection, and at the bottom it'll say, now pray the Litany to St. Joseph, now read this meditation. And so all of those will be clickable from the post itself or from these tabs if you want to refer back to them later. So that's about it. We've got all 33 days right in here. We're going to start tomorrow, February 15th. We're going to go all the way to St. Joseph's Solemnity on March 19th, and we're going to do it together. For the first time in history, we're going to do a consecration together. No consecration's been done this way. They've all been done in books, and we've had small group studies. That's the other neat thing too. The small group questions that are in the back of the Consecration to St. Joseph book are also going to be in here. So you guys can do them inside of your small group. You'll see at the end of they're weekly. They're designed to be weekly small group meetings in person, but you guys get to continue to chat with each other, share prayer intentions, just walk with one another. But once every week on the designated day, so tomorrow, day 1 is going to have small group, sort of initial small group questions. You'll be able to click into those as well at the bottom of the day after you read the prayer for the day, the reflection for the day. You'll also see when it's a day for small group questions, you'll see a link to those small group questions for week 1, week 2, week 3, etc. That's it. That's how we're going to do this thing. We invite you to share your link or just share on your social media that this is happening. There's not a wrong time to join. You can always jump in whenever during these 33 days. But at the end of the consecration, you'll still have access to this page, to your small group, to the community chat, even the comments. Each day lets you have comments. So you'll even still be able to see the comments after the fact of who said what, if you want to remember what we reflected on. But the content itself will go away after the feast day, and you'll be reminded of all the different ways you can get the book from the Marians themselves. They should have more in print by then. Like I said, they just can't keep them on the shelf. What a beautiful problem to have, but also what a beautiful way that we can solve that problem with technology. And so we're going to invite you to do this consecration together like never before, and invite you to help offset those costs, to keep the proceeds going to the Marians, and to keep the proceeds going to Catholify, so we can keep prayer experiences like this going, because this is just the first of many experiences that we want to take off of the shelf, the print media shelf, and put into a virtual shared experience. And we're calling these journeys. So spoiler alert, this is the first of many journeys that you're going to start seeing in the Catholify app, and we need your help to make this and future journeys possible. So please join us tomorrow, February 15th, and throughout February, March, and most of Lent. It's a perfect companion to Lent since Ash Wednesday is this Wednesday. We're going to get started just a little bit early with this consecration and journey together this Lent, leaning into our spiritual father, St. Joseph, in this year of St. Joseph. This could not be a better time to do this consecration together. So please join us, and we are going to experience this like never before. So God bless all of you. We'll see you tomorrow in the app. And as always, pray more and pray together. God bless.